Hey guys, Luke here, Tranquility Based Detailing. Today we are filming on location at our good friend Andy's, who is Miles Drive. A lot of you will know him from commenting on everything all of us detailers do, and channels, Instagram, etc. He's a very supportive guy and he's been kind enough to let us come down today here to film. We're going to learn today how to PPF like a pro. Once we've seen him do it, he's going to give us a chance to have a go at ruining Michael's bonnet.
You can fall out, people, you know.
So stick around if you want to see his blood pressure go through the roof. And yeah, hope you enjoy this one. A little bit different. Let's begin.
So this is what it will do. It will mar up the surface. So it's all that is pad mark. Yeah, it's just pad spinning. It's the microfiber and the harsh compound. That's the sort of finish that a body shop would leave, because they say it's been polished. Fine, it's good, it's come up alright.
We used, well, I bought, because when we had...
So if you was doing like full PPF, what a lot of guys use is table tennis tables. Put everything out. I'll just wipe it down. Just because I'm going to put film on it. IPA the surface. So we need to remove those polishing oils. Alcohol, slip solution.
Okay.
Don't need alcohol on these.
Right.
So alcohol is what they call tack. So you may use alcohol in a recess to help the film stick.
Yep.
So it sort of makes the adhesive bond work more for you. So we don't need that. So all we need is slip solution, which is like baby lotion and distilled water.
Okay.
With the pillars, what you've got to be careful is that if you do a standard panel, you would saturate it with water.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that with pillars, because no matter how well we clean it, there will be hidden dirt under the rubbers. Right. And we don't want to flush it out. So it's a slightly different technique, really. So first thing we do is we do wet the panel, and we're using the slip solution to clean off any dust. Like so. And then we will wet it. So it's still got quite a bit in there, but not as much. So it just needs a little spritz. Lay it on. So the manufacturer templates are not very good on this. So then we put a bit on the outside, and then we're going to squeegee it. So we just lined it up. So I'm going to squeegee out the air, but what we're doing here, we're just trying to tack the top of it so that it doesn't move. Just on the outside. So we then just want to gently wipe, because remember it's still wet underneath, so we don't want to disturb it too much, but we're just looking for any contamination. There's just a little bubble in there that we can get rid of. Make sure it's all down, which it is. That's it. So we just got to let that settle for a while. Yeah, so when we put some on the bonnet, when you and your glamorous assistant put some on the bonnet, we're going to be a lot more water and a lot more heavier with the squeegee.
Right.
So on here, in smaller panels,
Easier to move it.
yeah, if I went too strong with it, I'm going to crease it up and move it.
I suppose when you've got a big, larger, you've got the added weight of the actual film itself.
Yes.
You're not dragging it.
Yeah. In a sense, it's easier. The little bits, mirrors and things, really difficult. Small pieces, really difficult.
Yeah.
If you're doing PPF, you'd always work from the top down, because you can see that water's going to be running down.
Yeah.
So if we do the roof, we'd do the bonnet, and then from the bonnet we'd do the wings, do the headlights, and then we'd do the bumper last.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, potentially, it could just be, whilst it's drying.
Seems everything in car care is top down, don't it?
Yeah, I think it's quite logical.
Yeah.
No need to overcomplicate things. PPF's no different. I mean, PPF's been about for many, many years, but quite new in this country. So of course, we want to try and keep it secret. Don't want people to know. Like ceramic coating was.
Yeah.
So the trick is try and keep your hands wet. So if you ever go on a PPF course, what they'll tell you is squeegee and scan.
Yeah.
Squeegee and scan. Because the last thing you really want to do is do a big panel and then find some contamination. So, some contamination in this one. So we're going to lift. There's a hair there. There's just a little bit there. Another hair. So the trick to this as well is just lift past, let it settle for a moment. Come on. There's now a little hair at the bottom. So we're going to have to lift again. again. So by lifting it, we're stretching the film a little bit, and we just want to lift past where we stretch, and it will go back to its original shape. That's it. So it can be flexible. Just the important thing is not to panic. A lot of times you will get stretch marks. It's where people are too aggressive in lifting it up.
Yeah.
So again here, where the pattern is not quite right, the film is not sticking down on the edges. But when we come back to that in a moment or two, we'll be able to get that down. We just want to let it settle for a moment. So there you go, we haven't finished it yet, we've still got to heat seal it, but initially it's on. So here you'll see these white marks. That's where the pattern is slightly too wide. So we don't really want it to go over the curved parts, but in a moment, when we seal it, heat seal it, we'll be able to put those down. You can see that the front pattern is a little bit better than the back one.
Is it fundamentally like lifting a stand? On the back of the film is glued, it's activated by the mortar.
Yes. Yes. And you can, what we're going to do is we're going to heat seal the edges that not all manufacturers recommend. Not all installers do. The guy that trained me, who was Topaz trainer and patterner, recommends it. Let's switch it on. Do there. So again, the trick is not to rub, but just to push down. So what we can see here is just dry water on the outside, which I don't want to wipe off just yet while it's still setting. And so by heating the edges and just pressing them down, is that will just help the adhesive bond quicker to the edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long do they take to set fully?
With PPF, it can take up to 30 days to settle down.
Right.
So like on bigger panels, you could have solutions still in there.
Okay.
So like for me, I would always have, if I was doing a front end or a full cover, I'd have the car back after 30 days, then inspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see we've just got that edge down more. See it now?
Yep.
The white's gone. So what we do, are you still recording?
Yeah.
So what we're doing there is what some people do, they'd keep squeegeeing and squeegeeing to try and get that to go down.
Yeah.
But what you have to do is let the adhesive dry out a little bit. So for instance, if I was doing a bonnet and I was wrapping the edges, I might leave the edges 30 minutes. Sometimes you might leave it till the next day before you wrap it round.
Yeah.
So that the adhesive would bond stronger.
Point doing flat bit.
No, yeah, do flat bit, honestly. Yeah, do flat bit. Just anywhere in the middle.
Alright.
Really soak it. No, really soak it. Big, like that much. Yeah, that's your film. Go right across the bonnet, come on. That's it. Yeah, now squeegee it down. Big long, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Overlap, good. Yeah.
Don't like that.
Yeah, quicker, quicker.
You can fall out of people, you know.
That's it.
I'm just concerned that you're the one that's driving home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now spray it. Really get it wet. Yeah, okay. Just give me the sprayer. There's your film. So take the backing off.
Yep.
So wet your fingers. That's
Press
it.
record, didn't it?
And then just a little bit on there. That's it. Take it all off. Strip it right off. Good. And then that's it. Doesn't matter if it sticks back on each other. Just give that a little bit of a soak in there. Sit lay it on. Horizontal. Do horizontal. That's it. Yeah. Good. Get it somewhere where you want it. Good.
How's that look for you, Mike?
Then wet surface. Good. So then before you squeegee it,
Yep.
try and massage those bubbles out with your hands.
Okay.
Like this. Like this. May I?
Yep.
I'm standing in the way of the camera, please. Like an amateur. Just makes it easier on the squeegee.
When you said massage, you know what I mean? I thought you meant gentle.
Yep. And then we'll just put a bit more over. And just so harder. That's it.
Really got to push everything out, haven't you?
Yeah. Right, now you've done that bit, now come down from there.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. Yep. That's it. So overlap, but don't squeeze the moisture into where you've just gone. So always squeeze away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So you don't want to force moisture back into where you've put the adhesive down. That'll cause marks.
Glad I don't have anxiety problems. Oh, hang on a minute. Yes, I do. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, is it all gone?
I think
No,
so.
still bits at the bottom of that. That's it. Just do the bottom again. Just make sure everything's out. Good. Right, okay, so then we'll get the cloth. So just gently go over it, see if there's any marks or bubbles. That's it. Or any contamination or anything like that.
Yeah, so there's a spot under it there and there.
Increase
It could be, bear in mind we haven't polished the surface, so it could be imperfections in the Pro Fusias bonnet.
I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, so that's it. Right, so what we do there, so there's a bit in there, right? So, lift, and then you wet your finger, bring it out. Sometimes you can flush it out, and then just come back, just let it settle for a moment. So from there, squeeze it out. Yep. Yep, so that's it. So again, just wipe it, check. Yep. So, contamination's gone.
Yep.
I think that's in the paint. There.
Yep.
Okay, so the contamination's gone and we haven't created a lift line. So that's what we can do. Sometimes we can, by lifting, if we don't allow it time to settle, it can create a line in the PPF
Yep.
that sometimes goes, sometimes doesn't. Good, so Mike, can I go?
I'll have a go.
Good.
My blood pressure now, mate. Honestly, I'm not joking. Oh, I don't need one.
So there you go.
Fuck, duck. I feel really. Made me feel quite sick.
So I'll hold the film.
Yeah, you hold the film.
You prepare it. So Luke's got the squeegee.
I'm going to do something different.
Okay.
Because I've already done up. Because, yeah, I don't want to fuck it up even more.
So squeegee the dust off.
You do squeegee the dust off?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
I don't like that at all. What we do this time is we can work out where the imperfections are before we start, and then we don't have to chase them.
Yeah, now wet it.
So this is an alcohol.
No,
This is a baby shampoo.
still water and baby shampoo to a set. And different manufacturers sometimes have different solution mixes.
Yeah.
And can depend on humidity and temperature.
Yeah.
So you've got a bit more of a challenge because, oh look,
It's stuck
the
together.
film's folded on each other. So I'll show you what to do.
Go on, if you would.
So we're just going to completely wet it.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm just going to take it apart. Take it apart, just give it a moment just to settle that down. Give it a good soaking. And then apply.
Carry on.
So again, smooth it out with your hand. Try and get as much bubbles out as you can. Doesn't matter if you don't get them all out. Just it's good practice to try and move them out.
And I suppose the larger the sheet, or because there's not much friction there at all
No.
when it's this wet.
So you want to keep it that wet, so you're able to position it into the correct position. And then, like on a bonnet, you would tack the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what you don't want to do is push water into where you've already squeegeed. So you always squeegee away.
Yeah.
So
That's it, where you go.
Away from.
Yeah.
Do you know what's much? It'd be easier if it wasn't my car. You do know that we've done this, Luke. We're obviously professionals. We can start charging people for this.
Yeah.
Because it's the game, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
So now just go over with a cloth.
There you go.
So NV in London are advertising, PPF installers.
Bit of a commute, isn't it?
Is a little bit. Especially getting to Wembley. Never heard of them personally, but there you go. Make sure that's in. So, not too bad, but we've got some edges.
And there's something there.
Oh yeah, but that could be the adhesive where we had it folded over.
Oh, okay.
So it would probably go with time.
Yeah, no, it's, after you rub it in, it's all in already.
So let's get these edges down.
We just need to-
So again, if you've already done it, and you've got to do some more, wet it again,
Yeah.
so that the squeegee then glides over the surface.
You know, the reason I didn't get the edges is because I didn't want to pull it off the pipe onto the paint, obviously. In for a penny, innit? In for a penny, in
Yeah.
for a pound.
That's it.
In for a penny, in for a paint job.
In for a penny, yeah, again.
So I reckon we've got hair there, don't you?
I don't know.
It looks like something there.
It doesn't feel like there's anything there. It does feel here though,
Yeah.
but not this. It just looks like.
So let's try and see if we can lift into that. If you can. Sometimes you can try and flush it away.
I imagine there's plenty of PPF jobs out there with like airs
Yeah.
underneath and you need air nets and beard nets and
Yes, that is a hair there.
it's supposed to be shaved.
think I can feel that the adhesive's just damaged a little bit there, probably where we see if that's any better. Is it still there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's it. So in that instance, so like where we got the film folded over, we wouldn't really apply that. That's probably, let me just have a go with the squeegee. Cloth, scalpel. So it is still there, but I think with a bit of heat and the special secret method, that we probably could make that a lot better. But that's not bad, is it?
No, it's fine, isn't it?
How do you find that?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I imagine it's a pig on.
You can imagine, yeah,
Contours.
exactly, trying to get it through. So that's on the contours where you'd use a hand to push out the bubbles,
Yeah.
and trying to keep it in line and knowing where to tack it.
Mm.
You know, to position it on a panel, where to start, where to finish. Alignment is key
Yeah.
on PPF.
Yeah.
Right, hope you guys enjoyed that one. We did. Big thanks to Andy for letting us come down and film here, and for giving us his expertise and his time. So thank you very much for watching. As always, thumbs up, questions, comments down below, and we'll see you again on the next one. Take care.